So I was just walking back to my house at PM at night, I think, and I see the bushes moving. Then I see this woman, but she was walking the other way and she looked like she just walked out of a bush. She suddenly stopped and started whistling. I was freaked out, but walked faster. I finally reached my house to sadly find my annoying brother on the couch. Told my parents about he women and they told me there has been weird stuff like this happening recently. So I just ignore it. The next day, I find a new teacher at my school and she looks suspicious. After class, me and my best friend, let's just call her Leah, went to the teacher lounge. Usually we do that to hear when the next tests are coming in so we will have good grades and more time to study. But when we listened, I heard a scary sound. It was that lady's whistling that I heard that time when I was walking home. I have already told my friend so she knows why I'm scared. We decide to just ignore it. The next day, my dad and mom were up. Really, I looked so bad in my pajamas, but when I went downstairs, I was so embarrassed. That new teacher was there talking to my parents. The chair she sat in was in front of the stairs, but she shouldn't have seen me. But when I was behind her, she said my name excitedly, but she was facing the other way. I was so confused and asked my parents why she was here. They told me that they knew her from her old job at a college. I thought that was weird, but I just shook it off. When I got to school, I told my friend about it and she told me it was probably just a coincidence. So I listened to her, but things just got weirder. One day, she even brought her daughter over. She was my age and I was glad. I thought of myself as an only child because I barely see my brother, and when I do, he's so weird, mean, and just weird. So I was glad to finally have someone to play with. But when I met her, I thought that just a weird brother was fine. Let's call this girl's name Stacy. So Stacy never talked and she has that weird talent like her mother. And when she looked at me, it's like her eyes turned all white. I told my parents. They said she showed them that talent too and didn't think anything of it. But the next day, there were reports of missing children that have gone missing from school and homes. The next day at school, I noticed these weird bald spots on the weird lady's neck, and same to her daughter. I told my friend and she asked the teacher about it. The teacher asked to speak to her, but my friend never returned. I was scared to confront the teacher, so I told my parents and they still never told. Question her, why is that? I still wonder.
Subscribe for more of my made-up scary stories.